I'm back. I don't know what's going on with the internet or what's going on with Facebook this week. I heard a lot of people say Facebook was having a lot of challenges this week. People getting kicked out of it, kicked off of their lives. Some people couldn't get in for certain times. Some things are happening to me, but I'm not giving up. Talked about endurance the other day. This is part two. So this is 44 of 365 part two. So if you are listening to or looking at this video, then go back and look at 44 of 365 part one. I'm gonna have to name those. But I was right in the middle of talking about, I was coming to an end and talking about giving and this concept of giving your best, doing your best, and people will reach out and reciprocate to you in exchange. But the giving or the reaping, if you will, when you sow and you reap, you never know where it's going to come from. And I've had people reaching out to me from places that I've never expected to come from, to do some things together, to coach them, to even get on the stage with them together and do some other things. So this is talking about giving. And then the last person was talking about the power of connection, and for your Bible scholars out there, the connection between Mary and Elizabeth. Elizabeth was had John and Elizabeth, and let me see, Elizabeth and Mary were cousins, right? So Elizabeth had John and Mary had Jesus, and they were cousins. But the thing about it was when both of them, when John and Jesus were inside of the bellies, when Mary went to Elizabeth's house, she opened the door and John jumped in her belly. And that was what? Because they were connected not only by blood, but also in the spirit. So with us, in terms of the power of connection, I can say personally myself, because I've been connected to certain people in the natural. Okay, I've known certain people, and because of our connection, they've taken me to different places. They've introduced me to different people, and I've received certain things. It's the other thing with me too, because I've connected to certain people. I've taken them to places. I've introduced them to people, and they're able to receive some things. Matter of fact, a young man I'm working with now, I'm taking him into my world. I'm taking him where I go, and he's reaping the benefits because he's connected to me of receiving the connections for his business, actually getting business, actually getting paid, actually getting to another level. So that's the power of connection. So I just want to say to you is look at who you're connected to, or, I'm always reframing things. Look at who you're not connected to and figure out who you need to be connected to in order to get to your next level. Okay, the power of connection through coaching, through mentorship, or through sitting down and taking somebody to lunch and asking them, can they pick your brain, or even just someone that knows someone, have them to try to make that connection for you, because it's power in the connection. So that's part of my day. Birthday's on Monday, a couple of days from now, 2 days from now. And then I went to my wife, brother-in-law, and my wife's dad. My wife's dad's birthday is on the same day of mine. So they took me, her family, and took me and my father-in-law out for dinner today. That was great. First time I ate beef and meat in a long time, and I shouldn't have, but my stomach is feeling full. Not too bad. I get past that. So that was the day. And again, the power connection, because I'm connected to her father by marriage and her family, then they were taking both of us out, to eat, because we're connected in that way. And we, love and caring with share. And again, I'm not afraid to talk about the money aspect of things. I didn't have to pay for dinner. All right. That's a big deal. When you go to a high-end place and you can order what you want, it's always that aspect. But people get afraid of, the money aspect of things. Even when we talk about church, even when we talk about supporting other organizations, even when we talk about getting paid for your services. A lot of times people, don't want to pay you for your services. And even I tell people this is, when you pay me for an hour of coaching, or I give away an hour coaching, it's not for that hour. It's not $15 an hour, $30 an hour, $100 an hour, $500 an hour that you're getting just for my time. What you get is every degree I have, every certificate I have, every life experience I have, every book that I've written, every connection that I made, every concept that I have, you get that within that hour, the portions that you need to help get you to the next level. Okay. Again, that's the power of connection. So it was this concept I remember I learned it in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's called networking up. Networking up. And I always, some of my friends that's on higher level sometimes say, let's go to lunch. I want to network up, right? What we're saying is to get to the next level, then you need to have someone that's further than you, that's going farther than you, to help bring you up in concepts, to help bring you up in connections, to help bring you up sometimes to see things you haven't seen. So that's power in connections. There's a great power in connections. Matter of fact, in my book, From Word to Winning, is 7 Winning Ways to Personal Success, I have a chapter in there. It's called From Zero to 67,000 in 3 hours, I think. That's right. And it's based on the power of connection. And that's in my book. And that's how powerful connection is. It can change your fate just like that. You don't need 1,000 people to get you to the next level. Just the right one person to get you to the next level. So that's a little bit about my day. Winding up my day, me and my wife, we went out, did a little grocery shopping. It's like we supposed to go in there for one thing, come out with 15, right? Oh, more than 15, like 100. And this was a good time, though, looking around and taking that time and bringing it in. And again, that power connection, that love, that after the day, just get to spend time with someone and get relaxed, be yourself, let your hair down. If I had some hair, right? If you will, let your hair down and just make you feel good, make you feel calm. You show them love, they show you love. And that's what we've been able to do. So that was a little bit about my day. Matter of fact, it was everything about my day. And it was really, really great to hear, hey, from the millennial perspective, let's love them. Let's mentor them, not necessarily manage them. That was one of the concepts and things I got today to help me grow. Also, what was the second thing, if I can remember? Oh, the second thing about giving, give. If you just give of yourself without no expectation to receive, you're always going to receive just by giving. That's the spiritual principles of natural law. Then lastly was the power of connection, who you connected with, who you should be connected with, or who can you help someone be connected with. Again, those three things. And finally, just ending the day in love and so much gratitude for all of those people that have touched my life today, and all the things that has happened to me in my life, and for all the things that I have in my life, and even for you to know that even though everyone doesn't say thank you, everyone doesn't give me a like, everyone doesn't pat me on the back, but I'm so grateful that when you listen and when you see the videos, that I know that I'm giving you my best. I'm not cutting it back. I'm not holding back. I'm giving you the best I can. And I'm so grateful that you will receive that, and I'm hoping that you will implement that so that you can help make your life better. I'm just so grateful for, even the technology we have now. I don't, I'm in an age, and I'm in that middle age when, I saw the computer come to life. I saw us go from, here we go, I'm going to date myself, 8-track tapes, right? Reel to reels, to cassette tapes, to albums, to CDs, and now we just streaming. I'm just grateful to be able to see those things. I'm grateful for this period of time in my life. I'm grateful for being alive. I'm grateful for being able to breathe. I'm grateful for my relationships. I'm just grateful to be in the land of the free and the home of the brave. I'm just grateful for everything that I have. These people here, this is my family. I love them. So grateful for Brittany, for DJ, for my wife, Denadra. I'm just so grateful for my life. And there's no other place that I could be or should be right now for this place and time to be right here talking to you all to help you all get to the next level. But I'm grateful because it's helping me to move, discover some things, and really make an impact on this world for this date and time. What can I leave to the world? I can leave to the world my gift. And my gift is to be able to speak to you, to be able to train for you, to break down these complex concepts, to make them really simple so you can just walk them out. And before you know it, you're talking about me, 44 or 365. Look how far we've come. By the time I get to 100, do you imagine where we're going to be at 100 or 365? We're going to be gone. We're going to be way out there. We're going to be different, because the key is the person that you are now is going to take you to evolve into a different person to get where you really want to be. That's what it's all about. So when I talk about the power of connection, when I talk about the love, when I talk about the giving, when I talk about the mentoring and coaching, you're going to have to be a different person in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months to get to your next level than you are now. And all of these things I talk about from day to day are the things that help you get there, because I'm not the same person I was when I started, and you're not the same person you are now that started with me, that listening. So I want you to recognize your progress, recognize that you're moving, recognize that you're getting to the next level, but only you can determine whether or not you are the person you want to be. And if you are, then that's fine, stay here. But if you want to go somewhere, then you have to be a different person. Just like your body, whether you know it or not, your physical body, it sheds and the skins come off. And I think every 2 to 3 years, your skin is completely new skin on your body. Now, for my biologist, I might not exactly have that right, but the point is this: you're constantly changing, whether you want it or not. You're constantly evolving, whether you want it or not, physically. But what I want you to do is think outside the box, and I want you to mentally start to change, mentally start to see yourself differently, mentally have the gratitude for the things that you have right now, even though they may not be exactly what you want, but be grateful. Be grateful of the things that you have right now, because gratitude is really, really going to take you further than some of the things that you can do. All right. And we talked about giving. We talked about helping. We talk about love today. We talk about caring. All of those things are, and it may sound crazy, but they're think out of box concepts, because everyone doesn't think like that. Everyone not thinking about giving. Everyone not thinking about helping. Everyone's not thinking about evolving. Everyone's not thinking about getting better. They're comfortable to right exactly where they are, but they want more. Right? You want more, but you won't do anything to get more. All right. I'm getting fired up, right? But that's the thing. You're going to have to get out of the comfort zone. You're going to have to do at least 1, 2, 3, 4 of these things that we talk about day after day after day. And then you're going to get everything that you want out of life. You're going to be able to be, you're going to be able to do, you're going to be able to have it. Just if you just do the things that we talked about today, you're going to be able to be, you're going to be able to do, you're going to be able to have all the things you need, you know what I want to say, in order to be awesome. If you want to be awesome, live the life you want to live. As I always say, I'm looking on the wall. It says, do more of what makes you awesome. Do more of what makes you awesome. Thank you for spending this time with me. And remember, this is part 2. Remember, like I kicked off earlier with my live. So this is 44 of 365 part 2. And I'm going back and edit the title. So we'll have 44 of 365 part 1. And this is 44 of 365 part 2. And you're getting a double dose of me tonight. All right. So hopefully you can take it. Really appreciate the time, and do more of what makes you awesome. And I'll see you on the other side.